Welcome back to the ASUS ROG DreamLeague live here from the DreamHack Monster Energy Studios, where we witnessed the first game of Empire versus Monkey Freedom Fighters, where everybody was allowed to say after the draft which team they thought would win. All these three people said that Empire would win, despite Monkey Freedom Fighters having the stronger draft. Yes. There was one person, however, that said that it was Monkey Freedom Fighters that would win, and that person was me.
Good work, Sheaver.
Thanks.
In fairness, we haven't really seen that much Monkey Freedom Fighters.
And we've seen them lose a lot.
Exactly. And I was kind of like, all right. But then Paris basically stepped up. Like, everything that Monkey Freedom Fighters did, all their rotations worked, all of their ganks worked. And then every single time that they got the jewel on the Ember Spirit, Paris was waiting right behind them with these. He got amazing disruptor ultis. Like, he just shut down all of their early game aggression.
That Night Stalker had the dream start. It seemed like Yapzor was in the right place at the right time, all the time for the first 10, 15 minutes.
I was worried for him. For the first 3 minutes, he was stacking in jungle. I was like, where is he getting his levels?
Yeah.
And then once he got level 3 first night, it was the most successful first night ever.
Yep.
It's like a dream date, you know?
Yeah, there you go. It seems like the bigger problem for Empire, though, was that Ogre. I mean, Go Black did so little that game. Aside from die, of course. He did a lot of that, but he just couldn't get anything done. The double bracer brown boot build at 30 minutes is not a winning ticket for the Ogre.
Maybe this is not just it's a run at you meta, right? So you won't want. I mean, ideally, you're like, okay, I have very tanky heroes. I could withstand from being ran at, but Wraith King dies, Ogre dies.
It was pretty tough, yeah.
You just have to run at them back.
It did seem like for a minute there, though, Empire might be able to hold long enough for that Wraith King to hit critical mass. Right around 25, 30 minutes, it was a struggle to break the high ground. That was the one weakness of that Monkey Freedom Fighters draft. But
they actually almost got a team wipe at 35 minutes in.
At the bottom,
Yeah. It was pretty close, but that final fight, Silent went all in on the MKB, no buyback, and he just died. I mean, he did absolutely nothing with that MKB.
Do you think
that was
BKB would have been the choice, just because he was getting kited so much in team fights?
Then you would just lack damage. There's always the damage versus BKB problem.
And they still had Viper Strike that could go through. You still have Walrus Punch, so the BKB could have helped, but...
Yeah, it was more like the Disruptor wall just completely screwed him in all these team fights. Like, when he'd reincarnate, he'd just be in this little force field, and he'd be like, well, this is me now.
Yeah. Well, this Battlefield Dota game had quite some highlights, and Lumi has selected 2 for the Luminous analysis.
So it's not really kind of strategic plays I'm showcasing today because I thought everybody played rather well. Sing Sing had a lot of great rotation. We talked about the Night Stalker, Yapzor. So I'm just showing you 2 kind of awesome plays, one at the beginning, one towards the end. So let's take a quick look. All right, so this is the first nighttime fight. Yoki thinks he's cool as Queen of Pain and then gets gimped immediately. They kind of just threw everything. Walrus Punch, Static Storm on top. And they see the Ogre in the back line, right? Ogre's going to try to run away after this. And there was some very nice individual as well as team play. All right, so Sox is coming in. It's like, I got the glimpse, I got the glimpse. It's like, oh wait, I don't have mana. So he walks back to the Viper, who's going to bottle him up. And then it turns daytime, which actually loses, or turns nighttime, which loses some vision. And he puts a ward down. Remember, support player always put your ward down in fights. And then it's like, bam, easy glimpse for the kill. And we saw a ton of that throughout the game. Sock was able to pick up, I want to say, at least 5 or 6 extra kills for his team just off glimpses.
He played amazingly in this game.
Yeah. And our second clip is actually our... No more
clips.
Oh, we have more clips.
We have more clips.
Where's my clip?
GIF clip.
No clip.
There we go.
All right. It's like the laundry basket in my room. Where is it? I'm still waiting for it. All right. So they see Silent, right? Who actually got the MKB. So no buyback. Throughout all of this game, they have very good patience. Because normally when you kill the Wraith King, you have to make the decision of, are we going to focus on the Wraith King when he survives? Or are we going to just back off? Sometimes they back off throughout the game, but they recognize that he doesn't have buyback here, so they just focus him. And look at the kind of great spread that they have. You know, they don't. The Sonic Wave is good; it only hit 3, but they had the mech right after. And Matt gets a 2-man chain on the right side in a bit, and that's really what sealed the deal for the game.
If you look at Sing Sing as well, he's always waiting on the time. Like, he was waiting for the jewel to come in and commit with the snowball, but he held for so long. It was beautiful. And the second they Viper strike the Wraith King, everyone just backs away and they kill him with Viper and the range.
The long range kind of control,
right? Sleight of fist and that kind of stuff, and it's pretty much impossible for him to do anything.
You think you're going away? No, you don't.
It's a frustrating final fight for Empire. If you look at the mini-map, they've just got absolutely no vision on the map. The Radiant have that one little ward there on the plateau. They're waiting for Silent to walk by. As soon as he does, bada boom, bada bing, it's a dead Wraith King.
And they just placed that, actually, just as they were going into the jungle.
Yeah.
Like
So Monkey Freedom Fighters, this entire game, I mean, they kind of revealed their cards from the get-go. Fight. The whole time. As Empire, you know this, so in a way you can consider Monkey Freedom Fighters' style a little bit predictable. How could they have dealt with this better? Knowing
And Tusk. Now 100% still. 3
I
out
mean,
of 3-0.
after the draft.
I think they could have played together more. Like,
Okay.
a lot of the supports were getting caught out. Like Goblock died 13 times, I believe. And like just stick together in like as Andy says, the buddy system, and basically try not to get caught out. It's really difficult against like Glimps and Night Stalker though. So that's like one of the powers of the Monkey Freedom Fighters draft.
So they recognize that, look, if we get jumped on, we just lose the fight and then we lose more hero to the Glimpse. So halfway throughout the game, they switched and they went for initiating with LC. The problem is LC went in and they just didn't have damage. Rubik is not a support that gives you damage. An under-level Ogre is also not a support that gives you damage. So I was hoping maybe they could pick something that get them an instantaneous kill and then work from there. Skywrath is a great one. Witch Doctor is another one. They also want something that's more mobile. Wraith King, I mean...
You got the blink.
You got the blink, but then that was... I mean, I guess you have Blink Wraith King as well as Blink Queen of Pain. In theory, you have enough damage, but they never executed that gank in a very clean fashion. So,
yeah, I think vision control is the only other thing they could have maybe tried there. They didn't buy a gem. They were able to steal the gem around the 27-minute mark or so, I think, is when the Dire were able to grab it. Maybe they could have controlled the game a little bit better if they were able to counter ward earlier on. It would have been
hard when
really risky.
Are like 0 and 13.
Exactly. Who's going to buy it? But you know, it was a tough game for them. They got run down from the very beginning.
So what do you like to see this game?
I think a Night Stalker ban from Team Empire could be pretty easy.
Or a Tusk ban.
I think the Tusk ban definitely that
Really?
one. It seemed like Tusk was a real driving force in that game.
Okay.
Though so was the Night Stalker, to be fair. So.
I think the problem against Night Stalker is if they get an early lead, the Night Stalker team, it's so hard to play against because your vision is just gone.
Well, we do see a Night Stalker ban from Monkey Freedom Fighters this time, who actually have banned against them an IO instead of the Winter Wyvern that we saw Empire ban.